Hey, what's going on YouTube? What's up? I hope you're having a beautiful day. What day is it? What day is it? What year is it? It's Wednesday, December 18th right now. I am excited to practice classical guitar with you all today. I've done a little bit earlier today. I warmed up. If we looked at Mujo, I could tell you exactly. I've done like about 30 minutes of warm up or so. Yeah, exactly 32 minutes. 3 minutes warm up, 29 minutes of scales. And we're going to continue that. We're going to do some more scales. But first, let's play one of the pieces that I want to be able to perform if I ever find myself in a party, which I don't go to too many parties nowadays, but, metaphorically, if I ever find myself in a situation, maybe... This actually came up the other day. Like, Sarah, my partner, had some people over, and I was like, oh, let me play you a song. And I hadn't warmed up. I hadn't really played very much. And you got to be able to perform. If you ever have the opportunity as a guitarist to perform for people, you have to be ready on a moment's notice, even if you're cold. So I'm not cold, but still, just a little bit of warm up. Let's play one of those songs I want to be permanently ready. I don't know which one I want to run today. I think I've done Bach 999 recently. I've done Julia Florida yesterday for sure. I think one of the most important ones is probably the Bach Cello Prelude. So why don't we do that one right now? Usually nobody really tunes in the first minutes, but the idea of this little part at the beginning is that in theory, maybe it can be something that's an enjoyable little daily practice log that somebody can watch after the fact. Before we get into the hardcore practice, maybe I can just chat about a couple little interesting things that have come up, any changes. Yeah, I'll say that I did just upload my lesson 15 with Chris yesterday. I put in a lot of work editing like a cool little short intro where, it's like a nicely edited little intro. I think it's a waste of time. I think it's a waste of my time, but I find it fun to make those. It's probably too much effort. I'd probably is better return to just actually sit down and practice for 4 hours instead of spending 4 hours making like little YouTube shorts and all that bullshit. But anyways, go check out that lesson. I think it was a really awesome lesson. We're starting to live stream those. So the next one is going to be on Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern. And so you can just tune in and hang out with us, ask us questions, etc. All right. That's enough yapping. That's the word that I'm looking for. Yapping. Let's get started with the Bach Prelude. Hey Randy, how are you? Dude, I love the classical guitar too, very much. You're in the right place. You are in the right place. It's nice to meet you. Do you play with songs? What? Was that not a song? That was a song. What? What? That's like one of the most beautiful songs in the world. Come on, I played it at my wedding. It's a wedding song. Or just random chord. Did that sound like a random chord to you? That's okay. That's cool if so, but no, that was the prelude from the first cello suite by Johann Sebastian Bach, and it is gorgeous in my humble personal opinion. Can you play Granada? Not yet, but I do want to. Also, nice to meet you, Victor. Nice to meet you. Thanks for tuning in. So I don't do pop songs, if that's your question. If you're asking, do I know pop songs? I don't know. I don't know Canon in D, I'm sorry. I don't plan on ever learning Canon in D. No offense. Ooh, and Fluff by Black Sabbath, no. Sorry, I should really put my repertoire in the video description, and I definitely don't know any Liszt. Liszt is only good on piano, I think, right? I don't know if I've heard Liszt on guitar. That would be sick, though. I should really put my repertoire in the video description so y'all can see the pieces that I know. I don't know that many. I'm just a student. I'm just a hobbyist. So I can't just sight read a great pop song or anything. I just have a few classical pieces that I'm working on. So I don't, I've listened to Black Sabbath, but I don't know that song in particular. What album is it on? I need to listen to more Black Sabbath. I love Black Sabbath. Sergio Leone. I don't even know who that is. Thank you. Give me some recommendations. What are some Sergio Leone songs for me to listen to? Sergio Leone and Fluff by Black Sabbath. Thank you. Thank you, y'all, for the recommendations. All right, but yeah, so welcome. It's probably your first time here. Welcome. I'm glad that you're here. You'll find that this isn't... I don't just play music here. I actually practice. That's the right way to get better as a guitarist. So we're just going to work on scales, y'all. I hope you're interested in that. In some ways, I find scales are, for me, even more interesting than seeing somebody performing music, because everybody needs to be working on scales. That's how you get better at your technique. And I don't know, I hope that I can show some of my methods of working on scales that not everybody does. All that said, I am just a hobbyist, so get a teacher. Randy, you said that you're learning autodidactically. That's badass, and you should definitely learn that. I consider myself an autodidact for sure. I love teaching myself, but you should also get a coach for guitar because it's an athletic instrument. Like, a coach is going to see things that you're not going to spot on your own, especially in your form. Like, it's impossible for you to judge your own form because you don't know what you're looking for. You can watch YouTube videos and you can get pretty far with YouTube videos. So if you can't afford a teacher, don't worry, you can get really far. But I don't know, if you want to really learn it correctly, the right way, you should see a teacher every now and then, at least. For me, in particular, my big bad habit I developed in the pandemic is the curl of the middle finger, like this. So you should be able to see that above my face right now. So I'll be playing index middle, and right now in my scales, what I'm going to be feeling and looking for is that the middle finger releases completely. It doesn't do this, bending over time. You know? Like, you see how, like, in the mid-joint, like, playing like this. This is what I'm trying to fix. That I developed a really bad habit with that during the pandemic. So, alright. This might kill my viewership, I don't know. But it's what I have to do. Let's practice some scales, y'all. Let's practice some scales. Oh, it's on Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. Acoustic instrumental. Nice. I know one that I can play later that I know it's not Black Sabbath, but it's Ozzy. Randy Rhoads, the song Diary of a Madman. It's an homage to a classical guitar piece. It's literally, like he said, it's an homage to this Brouwer piece. So I can play that in a little bit, and I'll practice it. I'll actually like work on it. So hope y'all enjoy. We're going to be working 3 minutes at a time right now. Yeah, he was classically trained. Yeah. So he loves Leo Brouwer, and I do too. I'm studying Brouwer's music. All the classical guitars I know are also metalheads. Like, my teacher is a super metalhead and loves it. I'm trying to watch for tension in my shoulders. I've been changing the tilt of my guitar. I used to play it more like this, but now it's more like this, tilted backward, and it's changing all of my form, and I'm feeling like I'm doing like a lot of shoulder problems right now. So I'm watching for that, trying to fix that. The guy 87, do you play guitar? Are you a guitarist? Sounds like it. I was gonna close these blinds because my partner keeps opening them so that she can see the sunshine and have a healthy, nice day with sunshine. I prefer it to be like a cave. I want it to be a cave where we just work in the dungeon, in the guitar dungeon over here. So, Hell yeah, you should beatbox to this, dude. Clip it and beatbox. That'd be fucking sick. I think I have remixes on. You can do it. Also, nice to meet you. That would be so funny, man. That would be cool. How's your day going? I want to learn to beatbox someday. Yeah. Are you a professional beatboxer? If I go to your channel, am I gonna find years of beatbox practicing? That'd be cool as hell. I want to find that. A beatbox practice stream. Like exactly what I'm doing. I want to see somebody practicing beatboxing. I think that'd be so cool. all the way up and down G major. It was starting to get just like dangerously a little bit too fast, I feel. But that's okay. That's okay. That felt good. So we're doing quarter notes. So that's like eighth notes at about 90. Eighth notes at, let's say 88, I think. Which is 16th notes at 44. So we can do 16th notes at 44. Did I do my math right? Half and then half again. Let's try it again. Jimmy Page is better than Randy Rhoads. I agree with you. I like Jimmy Page. Jimmy Page is one of my inspirations for guitar. I'm not gonna lie. I liked Led Zeppelin a lot when I was like in middle school. I never got quite as much into Black Sabbath as I did Led Zeppelin. Nice to meet you, Jepper1969. What a name. What a name. G Guy, good to see you, G Guy. How are you? I do have 9-volt batteries. Oh, yeah, I know, right? It's not mine. It's a neighbor's. Like, it's driving me insane. It's like, yeah, it's not, you can hear it too. It's driving me crazy. Let's close the door, and then you can't hear it. I was like, why the hell are you asking? Who's asking? But, yeah, that 9-volt battery. I'm going to quadruple check that. It's not ours. I think. So what are the things I'm working on? What am I thinking about during this? One of the things that I'm thinking about, the most recent change, is for this G major scale. Da, 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 da. Here, shoulder dips in. My teacher pointed out that I wasn't doing that in our last lesson. And that's because here you have to kind of like stretch, whereas if you dip, you get more curvature in your hand. And you play on the tip way better. So there's a little free tip for you all. Instead of getting a guitar lesson, you just get free guitar tips from me. That's pretty cool. That's a good deal. And in return, I get your likes and subscribes. So double tap your screen. It takes 1 second. I appreciate you all. Thank you for tuning in. Beautiful music, everyday life program. Look, I am very, very like program. I am. And you're Bangladesh. Awesome, man. Nice to meet you. Thank you. Yeah, I have a lot of music in my channel, so I will play real music in a second. But nice to meet you. I will play music, I promise you. that the finger is still behaving itself. What we're really watching for is that this finger should not be doing this. Okay, so y'all, I'm going to rely on you. I want you, literally you, watching. If my finger is doing this, just say, stop it. Say, stop it right now, or middle finger is curling, or anything, you know? I would appreciate that. It's hard to see. Shoot, that's not it. I wish I could play Juice WRLD. Misha, one moment, yes. I do. G Guy, are you... G Guy, I think that you're saying that you saw the middle finger started to curl. I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right. It started happening at this speed, right? At 60? Thank you. I took a look and I think that I saw it happening. And I don't think it was at the previous speed. So that's freaking phenomenally cool. If you just help me spot that. Thank you. Thank you. I think you're right. So I'm going to save. And I'm going to stop. And I'm going to write down in my practice journal app. At 60 sixteenths M started to curl, which is basically what I had before, I think. Yeah, thanks y'all for the requests. I very much appreciate it. Yeah, feel free to make any requests you want. Just understand, I'm not going to take any of them. Unfortunately, I only know a few songs, and beyond that, I only have a little, limited amount of time because I am a hobbyist. I am not a professional guitarist. But that said, Misha, you asked, do you profess guitarist? I don't know if you're asking, am I a professional guitarist? Do I make money as a guitarist, or do I teach? Do you teach guitar? A professor is one who professes, which is teaching. Yo, what's up, Ben? How's it going, man? Good to see you. Ben is a professional guitarist. Everybody should follow Ben. I don't know if he even uploads any videos. I don't know if I'm subscribed to you. I bet he does. Ooh! Guitar Night 2023 and Meditation Number 1 by Travis Markham, AAE Guitar. I don't have thumbnails on, so I can't see what the thumbnails are, but Ben, I'm subscribed to you now. How's it going, man? Misha was asking, do I teach guitar? Yes. You can hit me up at jcpractices@gmail.com. Yeah, man. Well, feel free. I know that, you've released one album already, right? I should have bought it. I remember you're selling an album recently. So follow Ben on Spotify, y'all. Ben is really good. 3 of them. Hell yeah, dude. That's badass. Ben is awesome. Y'all should listen to his music. So Misha, I don't know if you were asking about a teacher, but hit me up. I can teach you. I can probably teach you. G-Guy, we're going to have our lesson later today, right? Right? Yeah. That's your job. I just saw your response. No. So, it's a side hustle, I'd call it. I used to call it a hobby, but it's not really a hobby. It's more than that. It's a side hustle. I would love to be a professional guitarist. I would do that in a heartbeat. If I could just make minimum wage, I would happily throw everything away. I have a really good career as a software engineer. But yeah, I would love to be a guitarist. A lot of software engineers I know dream of working on a farm or doing woodwork. That's a really common one. A lot of software people I know in software man, I just want to work with wood. I just want to make tables and stuff. For me, guitar is that. I would love to just play a wooden box with strings on it. But yeah, I make a little bit of money, but it's not my job, I wouldn't say. It would be cool if it were. Like and subscribe, y'all. Not nervous. Me neither, man. It's gonna be fun. Don't worry about it, G-Guy. It'll be fun. Yeah, chill, y'all. Well, thanks for watching. There were some scales, and G-Guy helped me spot when the middle finger started curling, so thank you. Thanks, bro. I just don't have much time, so I learned from the parketing method, 30 minutes a day, self-taught. Badass. Good choice. I hope you're talking about book 1. Book 2 gets pretty hard, I think. And 30 minutes a day is solid. If you can do 30 minutes a day consistently and actually practice every single day 30 minutes, you're going to get good. You should still check in with a teacher, ideally a teacher local, like that you can who can check your form and stuff, because you might build some bad habits like pinky tightening or there's so many things. Guitar is very, very technical. So, you know, it's athletic. It's athleticism, and you can't really learn athleticism from a book. You can learn a lot from a book, but there are some athletic parts that you're going to want a coach for at some point. And it's okay, like you don't need one at first, but at some point you should check in with somebody. You just described me. I don't know. I described you not being nervous or something else. Let's see, what else? Somebody requested Black Sabbath earlier, so I'll play some Ozzy Osbourne instead. Here is Leo Brouwer. This is going to be Etude 6. And I hope you enjoy it. Basically, Ozzy Osbourne. Yay! That's it. Cool, man. Yeah, oh, you were working through Pumping Island. That's a terrific book, too. Those are good choices. Very good choices. Nice. Yeah, you're on a good path. Definitely learn from both of those, and you're going to get really good if you're doing 30 minutes a day from both of those. Cool. All right, y'all. What's going on? So there was Leo Brouwer. I love that piece. We're going to pause and practice that in a second here, but let's do another arpeggio piece as well. And we're just going to move from scales to arpeggio practice. So I hope y'all like this one too. It's another really good arpeggio piece. This one is Bach. Similar but different. There it is. There it is. Thanks for listening to that one too. That one is Bach, and I hope you enjoyed it. So they're both arpeggio pieces. In guitar, in other instruments, an arpeggio is this. Wait, what? What's next? That's an arpeggio in other instruments, and it is objectively an arpeggio, like climbing in thirds, up and down chord tones. In guitar, we call arpeggios really just like playing fingers across strings. So really it's like right hand finger patterns. And that's because like usually you are playing a chord, and that's like a like it is literally an arpeggiating a chord. It is a verb, arpeggiating, absolutely. But there are some guitar pieces where like you're not really doing that exactly, or like you play a scale with an arpeggio pattern in the right hand. Like we talk about like a like in Fantasia 10, which is a piece. That's a scale. Da 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 da, ba da 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 da. But I'm playing it with an arpeggio pattern. Like it's a right hand finger style pattern. Because I'm using the fingers. So, yeah, just in terms of like right hand development, you're supposed to work on scales every day, and you're supposed to work on arpeggio patterns every day. And we don't mean this, we mean stuff like that. And so there's an arpeggio pattern. It's like that, or we have thumb, ring, middle, index. Do I like Zapateado? I think I do. I think I've heard it. It's really good. I don't know it that well. I'm pretty sure I've heard it, but I don't remember how it goes. Cool. So let's work on Brouwer 6 as our arpeggio study for right now. I want to work 5 minutes at a time, 3 different tempi. Yeah. Oh, that's garbage. That's bad. Also, hi, Demon. How are you? I assume you're the Tom Wu that I know. How's it going, dude? I'm doing very good. YouTube has been popping off lately, man. In a really cool way. Today's a little bit quieter, but still, like, 4 concurrent viewers isn't bad. But recently it's been up to like 30 concurrent viewers at once. Like crazy numbers. 2,500 views recently. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. If you like this stream, rough. Okay, I got distracted. Let's focus. Let's zone in. Ooh. Hey, Rumpelstiltskin. How's this going, man? Mother effer. MFer. Two to 3 hours per day, Misha. It is kind of like a mystery song, right? Dude, I'm happy to hear that. I think that was good. I think it was good. I was trying to watch for the curl of the middle finger. I don't think it was happening. I think I'm happy with that. Like at 50% slow tempo, I think that was going okay. Tom, yeah, I wanted to respond to that. Dude, I'm really happy to hear about that. I was thinking about you recently. It sounds like our block of tutoring sessions, I'm going to congratulate myself. It sounds like it built the habit for you, right? Like, and maybe right now you don't need any more private tutoring, but it built the habit of like actually getting back into math and studying. I'm really happy to hear that, dude. Congrats. I would love to learn more. If you ever want to book like another session sometime, like I'd love to hear more about what you're working on. I've been doing some really cool. I've been studying some really awesome math and teaching little kids some fucking cool as hell advanced math concepts recently, and like simplifying it and omitting the right level of details to show some like really beautiful, cool advanced math to like second graders. It's been fun. It's been fun as heck. I'm thinking a lot about what I want to do in 2025. And there's a big part of me that's thinking like, let's just prestige. Let's prestige this channel and start over, start fresh, and build math, like a practicing math channel. I think that'd be so fun, y'all. Like, just live practicing, live solving math problems, getting stuck half the time. I think that could be really interesting. Let me know if any of y'all would find that cool and interesting. But anyways, and do that on top of guitar. Do both. Like, just continue doing exactly what I'm doing with guitar, but start over with another deep hobby. I think that'd be sick. I got distracted. I just want to play the beautiful music, but no, we have to practice. So let's do right hand only in order to do that. Yep, a little bit of curl was still in there in that tip joint. Just need to release that. Also, Psycho Civilas, nice to meet you. What a name. Nice to meet you. I agree. Hearing this song and this harmony with cello would be amazing. That would be really, really cool. I would love to hear a cello rendition of this piece. Miguel Seed. How's it going, man? How are you? Hey, no worries, man. How'd your exams go? Yeah. What kind of exams? Yeah, okay, so I definitely feel tension building up, including in the right side of the hand. I'm feeling that this tempo is just a smidge too fast, which is exactly what I thought too. Oh, okay, cool. You're in high school. Yeah, so just regular exams. Like, I meant, like, is it like calculus? Is it biology? Or just whatever exams? But high school kind of tells me roughly the idea. Dope, dude. Well, I hope your exams went well. Happy to hear that they went well. All right. Let's play through this whole thing one last time and move on. I gotta fix this bug. There's a bug. I hate bugs. All right. Brouwer 6. Yeah. There's some Brouwer. Thanks, everybody. I'll play some music, some more music. I love that piece. That is music. But I'm gonna play something kind of cool here in just a second. Let me go get some water first, though. So be right back. Just gonna get some water. Kind of a mix, because in my country we usually study around 12 subjects. That's awesome. That's really cool. What's your favorite subject? What's your favorite subject? Is it math? Because math is the only correct answer. Math and music. Those are the correct answers. Everything else sucks. Alright, be right back. All right. Yo, I'm back. What's up, everybody? Did I mention that I tutor? I could be your coach, y'all. I could be your coach. If anybody out there is looking for a music or math tutor, coach, person, buddy, friend, peer, I'm your guy. Hit me up. I studied math in my undergrad. I studied pure math, especially number theory. So if anybody out there wants to just learn math for fun, literally for fun, because it's beautiful, forget about grades, forget about application to the real world, just learn some beautiful math, like about prime numbers and stuff. I'm your guy. Or if anybody out there wants to learn guitar. I talked about it with my teacher yesterday, and he insisted, like, yeah, you can teach anybody up to your level. Like, you can always teach people up to the level that you're at. And I'm like, well, that's sick. If I could teach somebody a little less at my level than me, then that's more than I feel comfortable doing, for sure. I've picked up the guitar since singing practice. Hell yeah, dude. Dude, I'm happy to hear that. That means a lot. I've heard that from a bunch of people. A bunch of people have said that they feel inspired or that they like practicing at the same time that I'm practicing. They like practicing scales with me. And I'm like, that's cool, man. That sounds really awesome. I love the idea that we're like connecting a bunch of little practice rooms around the world. And we're all like simultaneously practicing. Ooh, I don't know that song, Daniel. I wish I did. I would play it for you, but I don't know that one. I'm sorry. I don't know very many songs, y'all. I know like 10 songs. So, meh, sorry. Not going to play anything other than the ones I already know. I apologize. Music is math. Yeah, yes and no. You know, like, I know that that's an idea that everybody says. Yes and no. I mean, definitely yes, definitely no. They're different, similar but different. Yeah. And I don't have time to get into it. That is a deep philosophical discussion. A little kid the other day, just a couple days ago, I just realized the light was off this whole time. It would have been nice to turn on the light. There was a little kid, like an 8-year-old or something, a couple days ago, who was just like, is math invented or discovered? And I was like, that's a great question, little Jimmy. You're 8 years old and you're asking one of the most deep philosophical questions of all time. Like, is it invented or is it discovered? Both. How do you answer that? It's both. So to me, that's like the overlap of music and math. It's like yes and no. Hard to say. Like, depends on your perspective. But nobody's here for that. Let's play some music. What should I work through? I want to play Capriccio. This one's flashy. This one always gets likes. Hit the like button if you enjoy this, okay? Literally. And if we have more people in here than we have likes, I'm going to assume that some people dislike the stream. And that's okay. That's okay too. I understand. But let me know what I could improve, because I just want to build some really cool stuff for everybody here. How can I make it better for y'all? What can I do to earn your like? All right. Capriccio. This is Capriccio Árabe by Francisco Tárrega. we did it. Hope y'all enjoyed that. All right, let's close this door. I am going to figure out that horrible beeping situation. I hate that fire alarm. It's driving me crazy too. I apologize, everybody. So I hope you enjoyed that. I did. I enjoyed playing that. I enjoyed it very much. Cool. Do we want to work on the scale in this one? Or do you all want to hear another song? Ooh, that was quite good. Heck yeah, man. Thank you. Thanks. All right, Samir. Samir. Have you been here before, Samir? I don't remember. I apologize. I'm so bad with names. Have you been here before? Either way, what do you want to hear next? Do you want to hear some practice? Do you want to hear some technique practice? Do you want to hear some practice of... I could practice that piece that we just played, or I could play another song. It's literally up to you. You are on the spot, because I know that you're here. Because you just sent a chat. So let me know. What do you want to hear, man? I could play another song, or I could do some practice. Because I'm chilling. I'm chilling here. Got nothing else going on. I am unemployed. I drop by here and there. That's what I thought. I was like, I think I've seen you and your avatar before. So welcome back. I apologize. I always double check every time because, yeah, I double check a lot. Another song? You got it. You got it. Let's do it. Tell me, give me a mood. Give me a mood, and I'll see if I have one that fits that mood. Ooh, okay. Shoulders. Watching for the shoulders. Bring the shoulders up. Release them. Yeah, I mean, I'm honestly kind of torn. Do I want this channel to be like a guitar performances channel and I'm just doing concerts and playing music? Or should it be a practice channel? Or both? I think it's cool to just do both and try to split a good proportion of both. Ugh, excuse me. All right, a mood from anybody. Anybody, give me a mood. Happy, sad, romantic, mysterious, edgy, thinky. How about dapper? Dapper isn't quite a mood. Upbeat, beautiful, romantic. What are some other words? Give me... Alright. I'm about to play the thorniest music I have if nobody requests anything. I'm about to play all 10 Brouwer etudes. Introspective. Good one, Tom. Good one. I like it. Introspective. That's a good one. Let's do Mysterious Habitats by Dusan Bogdanovich. I think that one qualifies as introspective the most out of all of my music. Ooh, gymnopédie-like mood. Similar. Okay, perfect. Those two, I would pick this song for either one of those. So, hell yeah. You're both in line with one another. That's a beautiful song. I want to learn gymnopédie proper on guitar. It works really well. It's super beautiful. Okay, so this one was composed in the early 90s, like 1990s. So it's a fairly modern piece, but it's also, I mean, to me it's just beautiful. It's a little thinky, a little introspective. It's a minimalist piece, so think of like Steve Reich or Philip Glass or something. But it has some interesting rhythms that are like a little offbeat, a little off kilter. The music has 3+2 written in it, but it's not perfectly that. It is written in 5/4, so you can try to count fives, but there are some spots where it breaks that rhythm also. It's inspired by Bogdanovich's I wish I was able to speak to this better. His like cultural upbringing and his music in the Baltic. I can't speak to this, but like East European music has some really in the Balkans music. Where are your specs, by the way? Hi. Yeah, I wear contacts some days, and then yes, I do. Good to see you again, music. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for noticing too. Okay. Anyways, introspective and gymnopedy. I think that counts. This one counts. Mysterious Habitats, y'all. One of my favorites. One of my top 3 songs I've learned. Oh shoot. I messed up for sure. Yeah. Whew. I love this piece, y'all. I want to play that little middle section again where I made a mistake. Music meditation, indeed. Music meditation. Also, hello, Jazz Radio 1. You've been here. I think you were here a couple days ago, right? Or yesterday? Nice to see you again. So that was, I don't know if it's the same thing as pinch harmonics on a guitar. They're called artificial harmonics on classical guitar. But yeah, it is kind of like pinching in a way. Yeah, so that one is called Mysterious Habitats by Dusan Bogdanovich. And it is honestly one of my favorite pieces that I've learned. I think it's gorgeous. So I hope you all enjoyed. Do you get the sense of what I mean? It's kind of like gymnopédie, or and it's kind of introspective. I think that it qualifies as that. Loved it. Hey, thanks. I'm glad you loved it. Cool. That was fun. Yeah, I messed up a bit. I think I got distracted by chat. I wanted to say hi to Benedict. Hello, welcome to the channel. Hit the like and subscribe and all that. Nice to meet you. So that piece is Mysterious Habitats, and it's fantastic. I wouldn't say that I was working on it. I think I was performing it. Very different. Now, let's work on it. So, in the middle of that piece, we had an issue. So, ooh. That part is really rough. I don't know where my sheet music is. I need to print this out. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Samir. Really got to work that part out. That is rough. I've been playing that by memory, and I think I've been flubbing it nonstop every single time. Where is... I don't know where my iPad is. Damn it. Hey, Mohan, how's it going? Yes. Unfortunately not. This is a stuffy, boring, classical music channel. Maybe someday, though. Not today. I don't know anything by 21 Pilots. Hey, thanks, man. You're a cool guy. Just joking music. I know it's not boring. I'm just joking. But some people think that this music is boring compared to 21 Pilots, which is a lot more people listen to 21 Pilots than classical guitar. Come on. We have to agree on that. We can agree on that. Although I find it way more beautiful. I love classical guitar a lot. And it is very subjective, of course. cannot dance to this one. You can hardly dance to this one when it's just played properly on its own. It's got a weird rhythm that's hard to dance to. But I would say, I bet somebody could make an amazing loop out of this one. Like, I bet somebody could take a sample of this piece and turn it into a really freaking cool electronic piece, I think. Like, because it's so rhythmic. I think that this would, kind of like lo-fi study beats or something. I think somebody could do something really cool with this piece. Damn it. Somebody literally said earlier in the chat that they would beatbox to my scales. I was working on just scales up and down. He's like, oh, I could beatbox to this. I was like, you should clip it and do that. That would be great. Please do that. That would be amazing. And he was like, I think I will. And I was like, fucking awesome. Please do. That would be hilarious. I would love to see somebody beatboxing to scale practice. And yes, I do. There it is. discord.jcpractices.com. Or you could go to jcpractices.com and then click on the Discord link there. Can you play I Don't Know That Song? I haven't heard of it even, Everett. Thanks for the request, but unfortunately I don't take requests. It's not very active, but kind of. There are some people in there who try to keep it active, but I'm looking for more people who want to hang out and build more community. It's like yes and no active, I'd say. You could help make it fun. Join us. I try not to spend too much time there because I'd rather just practice more, but I do pop in every day, pretty much. Hey, that'd be fun. Yeah, I'd totally play chess sometime. Or on stream. We could do chess on stream. I don't know that one either, Everett. Sorry. I only know 10 songs. I only know a few. And generally speaking, I don't take requests. But, I'm 1500 rated. Nah, man. I'm 500. I'm not good. You could teach me chess, though. If you wanted to create a chess stream and teach me how to play chess, that would be awesome. I would totally do that. I mean, I've heard Beethoven's Eighth, but I don't know it on guitar. Yeah. That's feeling. Yeah, I think I should use. Yeah, I would do that music if you wanted. Yeah, so I use the thumb. Should I use the thumb? This one is hard. I need to figure this out. Okay, so capital letters, problem. In C section, or no, yeah, in C section, in the bright part, right hand fingering with left on F sharp. Do I repeat I 3 times for inner voice, or do P-I. So do I want to use the thumb on that inner voice? It really pops out. But this is just harder. You have to do I 3 times in a row. That's tough, but it sounds better. And I think it's the same exact thing on that part. I guess using thumb would be efficient. It's efficient, but musically it creates a weird problem. You're just a layman. Yeah, no worries, man. I'm not literally asking you all. I'm thinking out loud, to be honest. But if you all hear it, then that helps me decide. Yeah, you all are just noobs, but you help. Like, no joke, you help a lot. So thank you all for being here. No joke. making no money right now. I am losing money. I am burning all of my money at a stupid rate at the moment. So I got laid off from my job 2 years ago. I worked at Google. I was a software engineer at Google, so I was making really good money, like really stupidly good money. And then my entire team got laid off. Like, not just me, but my whole team, the team next to mine, our vice president, like, it was our whole organization. So it's a good thing and a bad thing, because I got a severance package. So I got like 8 months pay. Essentially, like after you add everything together, I got like 8 months pay. And I was just like, fuck yeah. I get to practice guitar and just learn guitar and try to build my own apps and try to build my own business. And I was like, 8 months should be enough. I'll start making minimum wage, building my own startup and building my own business. 8 months passed. Then now 2 years have passed and I'm still not making very much money. But it's okay. Things are growing. Things are like it's a long, slow growth, but things are looking good. I'm confident that things are on a good path. So, if anybody out there has an iPhone, first, like and subscribe. That helps. But secondly, you would really help me out if you would download my app. This is an app for iPhone, iPad, and Mac. Hopefully someday I'll be able to build it for Android, but I don't use an Android, so it's hard to justify the amount of time that it takes. This is a good time to do a little ad break. So yeah, literally all of this is sponsored by me. This whole stream is partly a promotion for the apps that I'm building. And so let me show you all, if you don't mind, because there might be somebody out there who falls in love with this app. I hope so. I just want to build really, really cool stuff that people love. I want to make your lives better. Like, whether that's with guitar or apps or whatever, or math or something, I just want to make people's lives better. And I didn't feel like I was making people's lives better at Google. That's it. Like, I did not feel like I was helping people's lives at a giant company like that. You're an Android user. Okay. But if you email jcpractices@gmail.com, I'll put you on the wait list. As soon as the Android version is available, I will let you know. How about that? Or I could just tell you here. But if anybody out there is an Android user and wants to be put on the wait list, just shoot me an email. JC Practices. Yeah, there's a lot more Android users, honestly, than I expected. But I only know iOS development. That's what I'm an expert at. And it would take a lot of time to learn Android to the level that I'm at with iOS. So I want to do it, but build the app that converts iOS to Java. Somebody's built that, and it's on my to-do list to try it. But yeah, you'll be watching me. Hell yeah, man. Thank you. Well, so this app is making me a tiny amount of money per month. It's free to try out and free to download, and most people just use the free version. But some people are buying the app, which is awesome, and I'm so grateful to them. And to everybody. I mean, I'm grateful to all of my viewers, free users, from like the people who just use the app, and people who tell me what they want to make it better, or people who tune in and hang out with me while I practice guitar. I think that's amazing. So I'm making a tiny bit of money from my apps. I'm making more money from tutoring math. I'm a math tutor. And soon I'll have a tip jar and channel subscriptions, and I'll get monetized here on YouTube probably next month. Like, at the rate that I'm growing, it looks like next month I'll get monetized here. And so I'm excited for that. Oh, yeah, and you just asked, any paychecks from YouTube starting next month? We'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't expect to make anything off of YouTube. I worked at YouTube, y'all. I worked on the inside. I know that the numbers aren't good. The numbers are not good. I should stop there, but yeah, like, people don't make that much money off of YouTube, unfortunately. Like, some people make a stupid amount of money. If you, like, everybody knows that. If you win the lottery and you get really big as a YouTuber, you can make money. So if you all hit the subscribe button and help me get there, that'd be awesome. I was on Twitch for a long time. I was on Twitch for 3 years. And then for the last 2 years, I've been doing YouTube. I did a year where I was doing both at the same time. And I just prefer YouTube. I like YouTube. Even if I was making money on Twitch. I was making a decent amount. But I just like YouTube better. And it has more of a worldwide audience, I think. There are a lot of reasons that I don't want to get into about why I've gone to YouTube only. But my growth is working way better now, finally, on YouTube. So they have their pros and cons. But yeah, if anybody wants to take a look at this app and let me know what you think, seriously, even if you're on Android, let me know. Does this look useful? Would you use this app? And if so, what would you pay for it, if anything? And it's okay if the answer is nothing. Like, for a lot of people are bored of apps and are not really interested in buying apps anymore, you know? But it is a productivity app for musicians. So here is everything that we've been practicing so far today. This whole time that I've been live, we started at the very beginning of the stream with this Bach 1007 prelude, and then I did ladders, scales for 25 minutes, and then I did Brouwer 6, and then I did Bach prelude in D minor. All of this time, I hardly was using my phone, but I've been practice journaling all of this time. We just practiced Mysterious Habitats, for example, and we just did 19 minutes practicing it. So I think it's just so cool because it's a time tracker app. It's a time tracker built directly into a metronome interface. So it's a metronome, it beeps, it'll save the tempo for everything you practice. Like on Brouwer 6, I know that my target is 84, whereas for Capriccio Arabe, my tempo is 56. I can set like a 5-minute timer so that I focus on one tempo for 5 minutes before I move on. And then anytime that those timers finish, it'll save all that time, a lot like Strava or Duolingo or other apps. Like, for example, with Capriccio Arabe that I played just a moment ago, I can see I've done 10 and a half hours over the last year, and since I started working on this piece, I've practiced it for 92 hours and 8 minutes. And there's my graph. Like, those are months. Each of those bars is a month. And so you can see, like, I used to practice it all the time, and then more recently I'm just kind of maintaining Capriccio. But yeah, like, I like to screenshot these practice logs and I send them to my teacher. So he helps me know if I'm like practicing too much technique. There's some cool new features that are on the way that are not quite done yet, but like I can search and find a technical exercise to work on. I can tell him like, oh, over the last 30 days, I've done 7 hours and 25 minutes of technique in total. I did all these different, here's my balance of the different scales and exercises that I practice. Or I could sort through my repertoire, for example. Oops. So like here's all my repertoire exercises that I practice, like Villalobos Etude 2, Valse 3 by Barrios, Capriccio, Julia Florida, um, etc. Yeah. So I think it's dope. It is a metronome. It gives you a place to write down. You can take notes. You can take notes about your practice. Like earlier, I noticed that problem in Mysterious Habitats, and I wrote that down. Like problem in C section, the bright section, I had a right hand fingering problem. Should I repeat the index finger or do I use the thumb? And there's a bunch of other really cool, more power user things that I'm not going to get into right now. But yeah, the idea is like a professional level, like a professional practice journal, like a productivity app for professional musicians. That's what I would say. That's like the shortest version of it. And the least common denominator, like productivity tool, for every productivity tool that every musician uses is a metronome. You know? So build it around a metronome is what I think. And yeah, I understand. Like some people are just not interested in buying apps. Like some people can't afford any more apps at all. I understand that. I totally understand that. So yeah, I thought that there would be more people interested in buying this app than there actually are. And that's okay. You know, it's just, I need to move on and start building more. I need to build more apps and build other cool stuff. Or find a way to make money off of guitar or tutor math more or whatever. But I don't know. Right now, YouTube is growing. Like, if you look at my subscriber graph, it's beautiful. So I'm just trying to chase this a little bit and see if this can grow. And I think it's dope that I can practice and just show people my app every single day. Like, I think that's sick. Yeah, so it does do, I do have an unlock. You can download it for free, and then if you want to unlock unlimited practice items, so if you want to be able to track more than one thing, then it costs a one-time purchase. So it's not a subscription model, and I don't like unlock some features. Some features are on, some features are not. It's just, if you want more than one practice item, it costs a one-time purchase. Making money from guitar is impossible, is how I would reframe it, Tom. I know that it's impossible. I wish I could make money off of guitar. I know that it's like essentially impossible. But you might be able to make money off of YouTube, you know, if you get enough users, or if you can show. And yes, I'm thinking a lot about starting the math channel. That's probably my big move in 2025. Go busking. I'm glad you asked. Thank you for asking that. Also, nice to meet you, Bebop. Bebob. I don't think you've been here before. Busking.jcpractices.com. I do go busking. I performed in New York Penn Station last month, and I think it was awesome. I got $0. But I recorded it and I uploaded it to YouTube, and I think it's fucking great. It's like a whole concert. I performed everything I have. I think it was good. One person as they left this. It was a pretty quiet spot too. One person as they left, they were just like, "Thank you very much." Like, they were so sincere. They were like, "Thank you very much," and like I kind of got the vibe that they were like, I needed that right now. Thank you. That was beautiful. And like, that just made my day. That made my day so much. But he's the only person who talked to me. Everybody else there were like 30 people and they all were just avoiding eye contact, but they were sitting nearby so that they could listen. They were like deliberately sitting near me so that they could listen, but they wouldn't make eye contact. And I was just like, okay, well, here's some beautiful music. I hope you enjoy. $0. So, oh, I didn't know. 0? I could give you a few tips. I assume you meant tips. Yeah, dude, give me tips. Do you go busking? Are you a busker? There's a lot of things that I know I'm doing wrong. I mean, I wasn't amplified, so I don't know if everybody could hear me that well. I think that they could, but I also was playing just hardcore classical music. If I really want to start making money busking, I should learn some Beatles or like Polyphia or something. Like if I could play some more music that people actually recognize, that would be a way to actually make money busking. That, yeah. But I've been just like really strict. Like I just want to practice the music that I would be practicing anyways, just as a guitarist, like as a guitar student. So anybody who's new, I've been yapping too much. We should really practice some more, and I should order some food. Main thing is that people see you enjoying yourself. Yes. I think that was a challenge because I think I was getting bummed out, and I think people could feel that I was like, oh no, nobody's like tipping me. Like I'm annoyed that nobody's tipping me. I don't think I was bringing like the positive energy that I feel like I'm exuding right now. That's like, no, this is fun. I'm enjoying myself. I was honestly just like nervous. I was like kind of scared almost because I was like, oh no, this is awkward. I'm performing in Penn Station right now. Hey, music, thank you for stopping by, dude. I also perform at 8 p.m. Eastern a lot. So if you want to try to catch that stream, it might be better for your time zone. That would be like in 6 hours. So it's 6 a.m. your time. That's probably not good either. But maybe sometime we'll catch each other at a better time. Sometimes on the weekend, maybe. Yeah. Cool, y'all. Well, thanks for watching. Let's play some more music. We just did a little practice session on Mysterious Habitats. You know what? 5-minute break. Just literally 5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes. I will. Yeah, you'll be snoring. I feel you. No worries, man. Yeah, give me 5 minutes just to order some food and do a chore or two. Stream BRB, and I am going to play you all some music that I have recorded. If I could figure out how to make this happen again. I got something really cool a few days ago. I got like a really cool Be Right Back screen. I need to automate it a little bit better, but we can make it work. Give me a second, y'all. Trust me, this is gonna be worth it. You're gonna get some music. After a 60-second Mujo ad. This stream is brought to you by me, by my app that I'm building. What am I looking for? I'm looking for sound. I need to automate all this way, way better. It's like taking notes. Got some other features that I'm not going to get into. I decided. You should be able to hear it, and in just a second, you will also be able to see it. Yeah. Okay, you can see it now. All right. Enjoy. I'll be right back in 5 minutes. To build a metronome, which is crazy because there's a billion metronomes out there, but mine is better. It beeps like all other metronomes, but what's new about ours is that it has timers and stopwatches. We save that time to databases. I've practiced this piece 228 hours. It's a metronome, it's a practice journal. You can track all the different exercises that you're practicing. I have tons of arpeggios and scales. It saves the tempo for all those things that you're practicing, which is so helpful. The other big thing that a practice journal does is like taking notes. Got some other features that I'm not going to get into. You can like turn on other tools that are super cool. Honestly, I love this app so much. It has improved my workflow 100%. I hope you check it out. It's called Mujo. Please help us out. What do you think it should cost? We don't want to do a subscription. What's your name? My name is John. Hello. Nice to meet you. I am a classical guitar hobbyist. I'm a software engineer. I'm in between jobs. I used to work at YouTube, and then my entire team got laid off. The company was deprioritizing mobile engineering and reprioritizing to AI. I'm one of the few people who legitimately get to say, AI took my job. It's kind of a dream come true. I don't want to be negative. What is your future goal? It is to get as good as I can at classical guitar as a hobbyist and to build some amazing apps. I'm tired of corporate life. I'm ready. I want to build cool shit. That's it. Get good at guitar and build cool shit. That is my future goal. I've been doing practice streams like this for 4 years, ever since the pandemic. My teacher was like, you have to perform for more people if you want to get better. While we were locked down, I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm gonna have to figure out Twitch. There's no other way to perform for people. And so ever since, I've been streaming on Twitch, and then I switched over to YouTube. Started a new job working from home now. Cool, man. As you know, recently graduated. Cool. But the state I stay in is pretty horrible when it comes to being a live musician, so I haven't gotten a job. It's hard, man. I have so much empathy. I literally, very legitimately thought about going to conservatory. I was literally about to audition, but just doing all this, it's such a grind. I wish that our society would value music more. Music is critical to all of our lives, but we don't value it, monetarily, as much as we should. I could get on a soapbox about this for so long. In Indian culture, we love music. Everybody does, right? Literally, music is the universal language. That's what we say. Right? Music is the universal language. Yeah, I want to start performing live more, just a little tip jar and just perform. I've been doing that at the subway station in New York sometimes, which is really nerve-wracking as a hobbyist. I just want to get good like you at guitar one day. Aw. Well, thanks. I'm trying, It just takes time and consistency. I do 1 to 2 hours a day, and I try to practice smart. Doing those two together, and you can get really, really far. Let's do some rest stroke. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 3.
That's nowhere near as bad as you communicated it to me.
It felt like I missed every other note. It's not as bad as I remembered.
It incredibly rarely is. Sometimes, every once in a while, no, that was as bad as I thought it was. But in my experience, that's incredibly rare. Okay, Emilio just played. He's got a recital on Sunday, and last night played the entire Vice suite he's doing, and he's like, "It was awful. I hated it." And I said, "Dude, wait till you hear the recording." And then I got a text this morning at 6 a.m. that was, "I watched it, and you were right. It's a lot better than I thought." That felt bad, so it must have been bad. The reason why we're our own worst judge is we're not separating the fact from the feeling. The jury is still out until I can watch and listen to the recording.
I'm super curious. What do you use as a musician to track your practice exercises? I need to practice all my different scales in every different finger combination. It can get very overwhelming. I have a method that I developed on paper that I absolutely loved. So I got a ton of these index cards. This exercise card, for example, is tracking scales with my index and middle fingers. 3 would be this feels super solid today. A single line would be okay, this needs more work. So this was a great way to just keep everything in balance. I developed tons of different types of cards. A line meant 15 minutes, a triangle meant 30 minutes. The flexibility of paper just felt great. I'm the only person who needed to know what those meant. But it just it didn't scale. At some point I was just okay, I need to build my own app. am back. What's going on? What's going on, everybody? So, oops. Let's get back to... Alright, how's it going? Do I have chat? Here we go. Chat is back. What's up? What's going on? JC, do you still stream cooking? No, I need to focus, yo. I have ADHD. I cannot get distracted by things like a cooking stream at the moment. I'm focusing on guitar and mathematics. Oh, the music is still going, isn't it? That was really nice. Hell yeah. You like it? Isn't it cool? Wasn't that, like, I just set that up like 2 days ago. I think it's a fun little cool Be Right Back screen. I don't know if I had it on shuffle or if... No, shuffle was off, wasn't it? Oh well. Whatever. Subbed and see you later. Dude, good to see you, B-Bob. You're probably not here anymore, but thank you for tuning in. Play Carcassi. Okay, so Universal, RUS. I do not typically take requests, but that's a beautiful request. Thank you. I should absolutely play some Carcassi. I have this one. Carcassi 14, and it is a scale study. So I'm going to be working on Carcassi 14 scales. This is what we're going to work on. I like the part where you said you were planning on going into conservatory. It gives good insight into your musical background. Yeah, man, I'm glad that you liked that. Which one was that? That was the short where I talked about, like, AI took my job and I considered conservatory? Or AI took my job, that short? I think I was proud of that short, man. I think I've had a hard time getting YouTube to recommend my YouTube shorts to people. But I put a lot of work into that one. So I'm glad that I found this way. Like, at least I can show people those shorts by using it for my Be Right Back screen. It looks like you all didn't get that many, like, full performances, though. So I don't like that. I don't see any performances. What? Something went wrong. Weird. Yeah, because something went wrong. Like, I wanted to have a couple of, like, full performances, like the Targa La Alborada. So I don't know why that disappeared off of the playlist. I'll have to figure that out. But yeah, I think that's a cool little short. That's like, here's my story. Here's a short little story I can share with people. I can link. Yeah, I think it's a cool one. Good to see you, dude. If you want a human tutor in addition to your ChatGPT tutor, I would love to work with you again, Tom. We could slash the rate in half, and we could record them, and you could have recordings so that you can go back and, like, try to understand the reasoning or whatever. Think about it. Think about it. Hit me up if you want to get another block of 10, $25 an hour. And yeah. Cool. Let's do some music. Somebody requested Carcassi, so let's play Carcassi. Here is a Carcassi etude. I was just about to play some hard music, but I should not. I should be playing etudes. Simple music. That's how I'm gonna get better. Cool. Alright, so let's do a run through. Yeah, I understand that scheduling is bad, but we could always just figure it out, you know? Like, consistency is nice, but, like, as long as, you know, there's not, I don't know, yeah, whatever, right? Trying request to have a set shift. Yeah, I know. Well, as long, I'm happy to just have like a 24-hour cancellation policy, and otherwise, like, whatever. Like, as long as it's 24-hour heads up notice, your schedule can be as erratic as it needs to be. I've been learning some cool math recently, some stuff I would love to show you, and I really think a math stream would be awesome. I'm thinking about that a lot in 2025. Like, do I try to grow this channel and make money off of this channel? I'm about to get monetized, so I'm about to start. There's going to be a tip jar, and I could have channel memberships, and I'll start making money off of ads. But, I don't think I'm going to make that much money off of YouTube. So I could just try to focus on this one and grow it as much as I can, or I could prestige and start all over again and take all the learnings, everything that I've learned over the years doing this for guitar as a hobby, and then do it again for math as a hobby. And then the two would work well for one another, I think. Like, kind of a funnel from one. People who like classical music tend to like math, and vice versa. So that's what I'm leaning toward. Or just do both. But which one do I emphasize more? Here's Carcassi. It's been a while. Check this out. Yeah, that was shit. But also good. I'm happy with it on the one hand. I played it. I think it was musical. I think it sounded okay. But my God, I have not been practicing this one enough. So let's do it again and let's start practicing. Do I want that or do I want to shift to 3? Planting the thumb. So the thumb plays a 4th string and it immediately comes down to the 5th string. Okay. This plant, this anchor, and then damping. like muting the resonance of this sixth string, even though I didn't play it, come back and mute it and damp it with the back of the thumb. That's something that I have not been practicing in this piece. So we have to like really slowly work on this. Why? Yeah. Okay, this doesn't make any sense. I don't see any reason to plant the thumb on the fourth string as opposed to just plant it on the sixth string immediately. So let's change our fingering here. Every single time I work on this piece, I'm immediately changing my fingerings. Like, that's what I hate about this piece. I feel like it's just a constant exercise of changing fingerings. And I'm like, I don't care. Just give me a good fingering. And I just want to work on it and drill that. So what I'm doing is thumb comes back to 6, not thumb comes up to 4. That doesn't make any sense. So my music has this written as to take up the full measure, so a half note. But I think it would work well as a quarter note. So, why did I... Oh, yeah, okay. So playing this top note with the ring finger, that part is new to me right now. it's just not like super well baked in at the moment. Y'all, I see we have 614 views. That's awesome. That is awesome. But we only have 13 likes. So I'm going to assume 600. I mean, I can only understand that to mean that 613 people don't like this stream. So that hurts. That hurts a little bit. That's a very low percentage of people who like this. So, oh well. I'm trying my best. Hit the like button. I would appreciate it. I'm trying to guilt you into it. So I apologize. I apologize for using that dirty tactic. But I would appreciate it, y'all. Hey, we got a like. Thank you. Thank you. You're the best. Oh, I remember why. I remember why now. Oh. Yeah, no, there's no reason to use, because the finger damps that. That makes sense. That works. Okay, what I have makes sense. Definitely need to get a tip jar set up. That would be sick. I feel hopeful because like tip jars in a month. If you just follow my beautiful subscriber graph and total watch time graph, and yeah, I agree, man. Like Twitch was so much better for musicians on this front. Like it's insane to me. Like it's one of my biggest product criticisms that's holding back YouTube for musicians. It's really hard to get monetized on YouTube. And that's probably on purpose. Like, they probably understand and know. Like, that's probably by design. Like, there's very smart people at Google. There's very smart people there in charge of these sorts of decisions. But for the niche of music and music streaming, which they may not be thinking about, Twitch is infinitely better with regards to tipping and gift subs and bits. Like all of that was just so much better on Twitch. And raids are the other thing that make Twitch better for musicians. But on the other hand, I think that YouTube's total audience, like the number of people looking for music on YouTube as opposed to Twitch, like every single person is on YouTube. And YouTube even has YouTube Music. They are literally a music platform. I don't know. To me, I never liked Twitch at least I liked Twitch. I did like Twitch. I liked the community. I grew to love it. But I hated the branding around like video games. Like that's just not my brand. Like I don't like video games. Like no offense. I don't mean that in any disrespectful way to people who play video games because they're fun. I used to play them all the time when I was younger. But nowadays like I don't know. I just think that there's a conflict there in Twitch's culture that holds back music and it shapes like the culture of music on Twitch toward something that's like a little more memey and more, you know, like whatever. You know what I mean, I think, Tom, by that. So whereas here it feels a little more like a concert. Something more like that, a little more. My brand, I try to keep things very stripped down and not have lots of overlays and chat bubbles popping up or whatever. I don't know. I think that there's a lot more musicians who would be open to streaming music on YouTube versus Twitch. And YouTube is literally available worldwide in almost every country, whereas Twitch is not. So, yeah. I'm hopeful that when we get the tip jar in a month or two, the YouTube algorithm, like some people might tip, and then whenever that happens, YouTube's going to be like, oh, awesome, we're going to make money off of this stream. Let's promote it even more. And then the YouTube algorithm, I think, will start promoting my channel even more. Yeah, you've never been on Twitch for music myself. Same. Like, I would never have ever logged into Twitch myself because I don't play video games, and I didn't know that it's the place to go for music. It's... I'm going to get on a soapbox about this. Give me a second. The world is just fragmenting into these little, like, techno-feudalist, like, feudal zones. And, like, everybody has their own preferred social media platform. And if you want to reach people, you have to be on every single platform because some people are only on TikTok, some people are only on Instagram, some people are only on YouTube, some people are only on Twitch, some people are only on LinkedIn, some people are only on... Those are the main ones. And yeah, you can multi-stream, but there are challenges there. Like right now I'm going to a vertical format because it shows up in the YouTube Shorts feed. I bet most of you all here, especially the newest subscribers, found this because it was randomly assigned to you in the YouTube Shorts feed, which is hilarious because this is the opposite. This is the most opposite to a YouTube short I can think of. I'm practicing a scale for 30 minutes straight, live. It's the opposite of a YouTube short. But it works. People stick around. And it's awesome. Like, I can't believe how awesome the success has been since I've started streaming to the YouTube Shorts stream. It's fucking hilarious, if you ask me. But then on top of that, like, I just want to make long-form videos too. So I want to post concerts. I want to post a full performance. I want to run an open mic and then have a long-form music concert that people can watch. Or I want to post my progress videos. So when I was on Twitch, I'd be like, also, I'm on YouTube and I'm posting these progress videos on YouTube. So also follow me on YouTube. So there's like... And like so many musicians are in that category. People who make a music video, they're going to make a music video on YouTube. So it would be great advertisement to stream to YouTube Live and then, you know, promote your music by being a streamer. So there's just so much opportunity for YouTube for musicians. Yeah. I could get on a soapbox about this for a while, but that's the main thing. Yeah, and tip jars are holding back. Tip jars, how difficult it is to get a tip jar. Like, this is busking. I see this as modern day busking. And it's okay that 99.9% of people are not going to tip. They're going to enjoy the music, or they're just going to, like, keep walking and just like scroll and like, you know, pass, like politely pass, or some people are going to request Freebird or whatever. Like, it's modern day busking, but there's something insulting to me about the fact that I can't on day one just open my guitar case and have a hat that says tips appreciated, never expected. or whatever. Like, it's okay to me that nobody tipped when I performed in New York. I did not expect to get tips. But at least I had the ability to offer that. At least I could offer, like, my guitar case is here. Like, if anybody loves this enough, or my Venmo QR code was right there. So it's insane to me how hard it is. You have to become a successful YouTuber before you can get a tip jar. You should be able to have a tip jar on day one. Like, on the first time that you stream, I think any creator should have the right, like a bill of rights for creators. You should have the right to a tip jar on day one on every single social media platform. If I were running for office, that's what I would platform on, and then I would quit on day two. Yeah, so that's it. You need to get on Woof. I have no idea what that is. I don't know if you're joking or not. I don't want to be on any other platform besides YouTube. That's the only one I want to be on. Davey504. I mean, the Davey504 is on YouTube, though. Like, I think that you're referring to Twitch. Is Davey504 on Twitch? But, like, yeah, he's super memey. And don't get me wrong, there's an awful amount of memey music and memey stuff on YouTube. It's not like it's less memey, but I don't know. Twitch pressures that a little bit more at its like product design level. Yeah. Anyways, let's keep going. Somebody wanted to clip that little rant there, I would post it as a YouTube short. Oh, he was on Twitch and that's why he's famous. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense. Yeah. I mean, he's funny. But, like, Two Set Violin, I don't think were ever on Twitch. And they were super successful on YouTube. It's like, there's that. Like, Two Set, Davey504, there is this, like, music subgenre of content creators, especially since the pandemic, that I think a lot of the people in charge at these companies are not aware of. They're just not in touch. They only think of like gaming as like the one live stream category, like gaming and sports or something. But there's like this cool music subculture and music subgenre of content that, you know, is really secondary, and it shouldn't be. Yeah, I really like to cut this off early. So what is a... Right there, I like a... This one. Yeah, so this one we mute the inner voice with the left hand. I wrote down some cool notes about this. Alright, so I ranted a lot, y'all. I promise I'm a very positive guy overall, but some of these sorts of things get me all riled up. Generally speaking, I want to say I appreciate each and every one of you all for watching and hanging out with me. Like, literally just your company, just being able to hang out with folks while I do my practice session that I would normally be doing anyways. It's just such an honor, and like I'm so proud of like this little cool community that we're building here. So thank you for being part of this journey, honestly. Yeah, thank you. Like, what a fucking cool privilege to have an audience while I practice. Like, who in the world does that? Only like a few people have built that, and I think it's so cool that we have it going on. Let's play a song, and then I have to go. I think my food just got here, and I'm really, really hungry. Here is Valse 3 by Barrios, and I hope you all enjoy it. And yeah, like, maybe I could go back to Twitch and build a bigger audience, because there are a lot of people looking for live streamers and streaming there. I don't know, man. I don't know. Thank you for keeping me company while I study. Heck yeah, man. That's means a lot. I'm glad I can provide that, because I feel I love that idea that people could work or study while I practice. Here's Valse 3 by Agustin Barrios. That's it, everybody. Thank you for watching. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. It's a pleasure, an honor to be able to play for you all. Thanks. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna go. I'm hungry. I'm gonna go eat a burger. Bye. Bye, everyone. Oh, I'm hungry.